In this video, I want to show you how to connect your Mac computer to your Brother label printer. This one is the QL-820NWB, but it works the same with other printers. I'll show you how to connect them and how easy it is to print a label using your Mac. So let's get started right away. Step number one is to connect the printer to the same Wi-Fi network as your Mac computer. So let's go over here and get it done. So you're going to press the menu button, the down arrow a few times until you get to this function, WLAN, press OK. Select WLAN on off, and we need to turn this feature on. This is important. Wait a few seconds. Then again, press OK. Go down, and you're going to select Infra Manual Setting. Press OK, and it will search for every single Wi-Fi networks that are currently around the printer. You need to select the one that the Mac is currently connected to in the list that will appear in just a few seconds. This is the network in my case. If not, you can use the arrows to navigate through all of them. Press OK, and now type the password using the two arrows. These are capital letters. If you require lowercase letter, you need to go up there, okay, by pressing the menu button. Change to lowercase. If you want numbers, same thing, and characters. So let's go ahead, and once you're done typing the password, simply press OK. After pressing OK, you're going to see connecting, and usually in under 10 seconds, you're going to get the confirmation message that the printer is now connected to your Wi-Fi network. So let's wait a few more seconds. It should appear right there. Here we go, connected. Then on your Mac computer, open the App Store, and you need to search for P-Touch. Okay, this is the software that we need to download. So once you search for P-Touch, you're going to get these results. Open the software, then select printer on the top right corner. Under Wi-Fi, your Brother printer will appear because it's connected to the same Wi-Fi. And now you have many different templates that you can use. If you never created a label, don't worry, it takes just a few seconds, and there's hundreds of models. For example, if you have a store, well, you go over here, retail use, and here you go, you have many price tags and whatnot. If you want an address, same thing, many different ways of displaying an address, and everything is customizable. So let me select one just to show you how easy it is. I like this one. Okay, so once I double click on the template, I will be brought on this page. And what I suggest before touching anything is to click on Check Media. The computer will check exactly what paper you have input in your paper, so there's no error when printing. Okay, perfect. So now it knows that I have the 62 millimeters black and red label paper inside of it, and it makes a huge difference, believe me. I can go ahead and change everything that is on this template with my own information. I can also, if I don't like something, move it around or completely delete it. Once you're happy with the result, you're going to go on the top left corner and select the print button. You're going to select the number of copies if you want the printer to cut it automatically, and press print. Okay, perfect. Here is the exact label I have created. Now, if you have a custom design that you made, let's say on Photoshop, maybe you have a designer that made a label for you and you want to print it and you don't want to use those templates, let me show you how that is done. So you're going to go over here, select File. No. So you're going to go over here, select File, New. So you're going to go over here, select File, New, New, and again, press Check Media just to make sure. And now to bring the label over here, simply drag and drop. So my label is somewhere over here. Here we go. So I simply have to drag it exactly over here in the middle, and it will place it on the label. Now you may not be happy on how it looks. There is some paper sticking out over there that won't be pretty. This is why if you go on the left side, you can select instead of landscape, portrait, and now it looks much, much better. So again, once you're happy with the result, you're going to press the print button, select everything you want over here, and it just came out. Again, looks exactly how I intended. This is it. I hope this was useful. If so, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.